Yo, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about women's expectations on men, like society's expectations on men, basically like what women want in a man, right? And this has always been so funny to me, man, because I'm sit there and I watch, like, I've seen these podcasts, I've seen, these YouTube videos where the host like interviews different women and they ask what like their expectations are in a man, and the woman will say responses like 6'2", 6'3". They'll give these weird responses such as 150K a year, 200K a year, 300K a year. Just these overinflated responses, and it's not doing any good, right? It's not doing any good for men who are genuinely trying to self-improve. These women saying these absurd, metrics. It's funny to me when they're like, I want a guy who makes like 300K a year, when it's like 80% of the people in the US probably, they don't even make around like 70K a year yet, let alone, these women are saying things like they want dudes who make 300K plus a year. And the thing you have to realize, man, you have to stop watching like all of this content where you're making a generalization on most women wanting these specific metrics. It's not healthy for men in general, I'd say, to just watch this. It kind of just demotivates, I feel like, a lot of young men in their self-improvement journey when they hear women say these absurd metrics, because they'll start thinking stuff like, why should I keep self-improving all the time when women, they just want these absurd income metrics or these absurd height metrics. And it's just like, stop watching all this content and start actually self-improving and becoming like the best possible version of yourself. I think back to like my own personal relationships that I've been on, right? I've looked back at, my ex-girlfriends, and I look back at just my dating history, right, throughout, my 20s. And really, it's funny because no woman, not even just casual dates or just dates in general, just even the women that I've gotten into relationships with, like long term, none of them have ever actually asked me like, how much do you make? Like, they've never asked me for a specific number. They never asked me directly, how much do you make? Or I just want a guy who makes 250K a year or more than that number. They've never directly asked me for metrics like that. Even off the apps, when I've met girls like in real life at events or like coffee shops or just networking events, or even back in the days in college, right? Just when I've talked to girls in real life, I don't think I've ever seen a girl just be turned off because I've been shorter than them. And although it's not a lot, I've been on dates with girls who are taller than 5'11". I've been on dates with girls who are at the same height or even just a little bit taller than me, and they never looked down on me because I was a little bit shorter than them. Especially online, a lot of these responses that these girls are giving are inflated to kind of make them look like they have these high expectations or they want these certain standards. And you have to realize, they're not that dumb. They know they're gonna have a good audience on, the TikTok reel or a podcast or an Instagram reel or a YouTube reel. Like, they know they're gonna have people watching it. Of course, their responses are gonna be inflated to a certain extent. Like, you guys like know this stuff. We see like all this stuff online today on women's standards, and it's defeating the purpose, right? It's defeating the purpose, which is self-improvement and doing things that you can control. So really, my message to young guys out there is stop watching like this type of content where you're seeing, the modern woman and what society brings to like what they want in society. Stop watching, that type of stuff. Actually start self-improving the best you can. How about you go out there and work on your lifestyle and live the interesting lifestyle that women want? live a lifestyle that women actually find desirable, man. Work on like goals, have a purpose, have some cool hobbies, work on things, becoming 1% better each day. You know, if you don't have a purpose, find a hobby, find a skill set that you can maximize on, live that interesting life. You know, if you're overweight, if you're skinny, whatever it may be, go to the gym, maximize, reach your full potential, work on your diet, hit the gym 3 to 4 times a week consistently, do things that women will find attractive. We already know men have it tougher, guys. We don't need to keep re-emphasizing this kind of stuff. Actually work on leveling up your life and stop complaining. Do me a favor, man, stop watching all these like crazy, you know, street interviews, these podcasts where they're just bringing on all these women, most women who are not even really high value women. These women are like social media influencers who get tons of DMs from guys all the time. Of course, those type of like not ordinary women who get tons of DMs, of course they're going to say these weird responses on their criteria. Their DMs are probably flooded, but that's not your normal woman. You know what I mean? Like most high value women, you know, they aren't these types of influencers. You know, there's more high value women out there. They're not just limited to being, you know, these Instagram influencers, these TikTok influencers, these celebrities. There's plenty of high value women out there that aren't always, you know, addicted to their phone like society portrays it to be. There's women out there that actually want to make a genuine connection, but your lazy ass isn't gonna get with this woman because you have nothing going on for you. You might be just this overweight dude complaining all the time, not actually putting in the work. You might just be this guy who's limiting himself because, oh, you don't meet a certain height requirement, or you just don't have the balls to actually approach a girl in real life, talk to her, get to know her. Go to the gym consistently. Stop eating shitty food. Have a routine. Have a purpose. Have goals. Work on yourself for the next couple years. And then go out there. Talk to girls. Stop, you know, just complaining all the time. And after 5 years of a great, 3 to 5 years of a great self-improvement journey, come back here and be like, oh, my life sucks with girls. Girls want these extremely high standards, okay? Shut the hell up. Go out there and put in the work, guys. I'm telling you, put in the work. Life is not as toxic as it is meant out to be online. Not every woman out there is a superficial bitch, okay? Actually go out there, go on dates with these women, and you'll see that they're not asking you questions about, oh, you know, why are you not the tallest guy in the room? Or, oh, why don't you make $250K a year? Or, oh, how many followers do you have on Instagram or TikTok? Nobody gives a shit, okay? Most of these women don't give a shit. Stop watching these toxic like social media crap that you see online. Stop watching all this, you know, crazy podcasts. Stop watching all these videos where, oh, men have it so hard. It's like, shut the hell up, go out there and put in the work, man. And I guarantee you life is not as bad as a lot of this content online portrays it to be. You know, yes, you know, you're gonna have your superficial woman out there, but at the same time, it's not all that bad. If you're an actual high value man that's constantly putting in the work, leveling up, you will get those high quality women if you work on all these aspects in your life, man. Stop watching all these YouTube videos, go out there and actually put in the work, and you will see that life isn't as negative as, you know, media always portrays it to be. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully this inspired you to go get off your ass, start getting, you know, working towards your purpose, find some cool hobbies, go out there, talk to some girls in real life, man. Go out there, work on your fitness journey, work on things you can control, become the best possible version of yourself, man. You'll never meet a guy whose self-improvement on this journey complain. With all that being said, man, hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button as I post new videos every Tuesday and every Friday, and you don't want to miss them. Stop complaining, homies. With all that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video somewhere out here. Peace out, guys.